Hello. Hello, hello. Sincere thank you to everyone for coming by. I am... Whoa. Let me try again. Oish. Ah. One sec. Isha. Isha. Oh, 좋다. Perfect. Sorta. Mm-hmm. Yay! Hey guys, how is everyone? How are you today? How are you today? Hello. Hi. Full body, yes. Let me turn on some music because this is awkward. Let me let me turn this like maybe softly. Let me turn something on. Oh my god, I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Also, is it just me or am I sinking? I'm sinking, aren't I? I'm sinking. I'm slowly sinking. Let me just like... Maybe I should just stand up for the entire thing? I don't know. I'm sinking, bro. What the hell? Arisu Pepero. Gomawo for the super. Happy Pepero Day. I cannot find a good song for what I'm using this one. My shoulders are broad, hello? Is that a surprise to you? Why do you sound so surprised? Who used the shrink beam? Hello? Guys, why are you guys suddenly so mean to me? How's everyone doing today? Huh. Oh, let's see if I could like... I'm sinking, bro. Why am I sinking? I am slowly sinking. Ah! What the hell? Why? Why is this the case? This is my first time, as you can see, trying out this whole new 3D stuff. As you can see, pretty scuffed. Don't mind it too much. Jumanji. I'm sinking, bro. I'm sinking. It's quicksand. It's quicksand. Help me, guys. Help me. Help me. Help me, baby girl. Help me. Yes, so here are the answers. Wonderful stuff. Okay, and now let me just turn off some stuff because my computer is overloading. Good stuff. Maybe that's why it's sinking. Turn those off. Turn off the unnecessary programs. Quick, save it. Save my PC. Baby girl, save my PC. Oh, my PC's fine. I don't understand the whole like over encoding thing. I never really understood. Yeah. Huh. I'll just squat for the entire stream. That should be fine. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna squat for the entire stream. Alright guys. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I am so excited to say it's been a hot minute. I'm so excited to say we have indeed hits. I'm sitting back down. I can't do this. My legs can't do this. I don't like also like on edge. Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally on edge. What the heck? If I lift this, if I put this down. Come on. You're gonna have to deal with this. You're gonna have to deal with this for a while. Thank you so much for the Supacon. Thank you, thank you. Is your chair at your highest? Yeah, no, that's not the issue. What if I like what if I lower output mode, advanced, NVNC. This should be fine. I'm gonna lower the bitrate a little. Maybe that'll fix it. That's sad. Let's try that. Anyway, hi guys. Congratulations on 100k. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm very much down here, but you know what? I'm just gonna drag myself up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just seated like cape. Sorry, he's like he has a mind of his own. Thank you guys so much for coming by today. I'm very, very excited and very, very happy to share that yes, I have indeed hit 100,000, and oh, actually it's technically over 100,000 views on my original song. I'm actually really happy about that. Really, really happy about that. What if I do this actually? There you go. Try this maybe. I might have to recalibrate. What is going on? I can't even clap. I'm just. So if I gently put it, there's like space in between. So I gotta like. Oh man! I should have tested this out a little more. Maybe recalibrate where I was sitting. See, the thing is, I'm using this thing called Mokopi, and Mokopi wants me to stand. It's crazy. A mysterious force is stopping me from putting my hands together. Guys, I just wanna touch hands. Guys, I just literally wanna touch hands. Guys, please. Let me just touch hands. Come on, please. No? No? Okay, maybe I should recalibrate. I'll recalibrate once. See if anything changes. So give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. But hey, maybe the scuff is part of... It's parts of the experience, you know? It's not. It really isn't. But, you know, I'm trying to cope. Okay. Okay, can I actually... no, now my hands are going through each other. You don't see that, which is a good thing. I'm not going to show you guys that. Let me try again. Okay. Whoa, it got even worse. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, you know, one more time. Okay. We hear the ding. Oh, that's even worse somehow. It's getting worse. Aha! Let me show you what's happening. I'm clapping, but I'm suddenly like, ah! Let me show you the true power of being a Kaicho. I could, ah! Oh wait, it's kind of fixing itself, sort of. Damn. Let me try it one more time. What does this button do? I don't want to break anything. I'm gonna try recalibrating, okay? Give me one sec. Alright, so I stand up straight. Move one step forward. Okay. Keep standing up straight. Okay. That's a good sound. We like that sound. Alright. Clapping. Clapping. Clap test. Clap test. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, you know what? That's an issue. I don't know why that's happening, actually. Definitely wasn't this bad before. It's like this, it's like the program doesn't understand that my hips are wider than it thinks. Is it because my sense trackers are not showing? I have to take my pants off. Maybe. Okay, guys. It's... Alright guys, I have to... I'm taking it off. Alright, and maybe this will fix things. I wonder if I take my pants off, I wonder if it'll fix it. Okay, so it's off now. Okay. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. Taking the pants off might have done it. Okay. Let's sit back down and see if anything breaks. Rose clapping? Sorta. Like, kind of like position myself in a really weird way. Am I floating? I feel like I'm floating. What the hell? Ah, whatever. Anyway. That aside. Hey guys. A little scuff, but what stream? Is it really a Vermillion screen if there's no scuff while trying to do 3D? Hi. And I do like a V. Nope, that's it. Here we go. This is a scuff. No, it got my fingers down. So then it's just gotta. Let me BBG, baby girl. Let me BBG. I would like to BBG today. I would like to BBG. Come on. My fingers. There we go. It's like a caveman trying. It's like a baby trying to figure out how to, like, you know, count with their fingers. It's like, right. Can I really not capture them? Do I need to? Maybe I have to recalibrate this as well. It's like I think it was like this, right? I have to do like. I have to do like a. これか。あ、これじゃない？え？あ、大丈夫？で、じゃあ。ああ、そうか。I think that's better. Sort of. Sort of. Anyway. Hey guys. Really excited to say finally hi guys. After like what? 10 minutes of scuff. Good stuff. I'm just so happy. Just so happy to be filled today with scuff. Just great scuff today. Today's stream is basically a celebration stream. Why? What are we celebrating? We're celebrating me. We're celebrating us. We're celebrating us together because I'm actually very excited about the original song that you guys heard in the intro. And let me play it for you right now. Or actually, no, I'm not gonna play it right now. But basically, I released this original song. What was it? A couple months ago, right? I think it was like, wow. When was it? July, right? So it's been about three. Come on, hand, come on. 3. Man, why is it so bad? I'm this close to considering going back to just 2D. Anyway, 3, 4, 5, 2. It's like the camera's like, 2. Okay, 2. 3 months. 3. Oh my god, that's crazy. And listen, this is actually kind of taking out my focus. This is actually taking out my focus. You know what? F this. Okay. Okay, I'm giving up on this. This is taking on my focus. This was not supposed to be what I was trying to do today. So no. I'm gonna stop doing this. I wanted to have a nice, sincere talk with you guys. Okay. No. I'm gonna figure this out later. It's probably an encoding issue, to be honest, though. I'm gonna figure this out later. Keep going like that is funny? Shut up. See, this is why. We need 1 hour. I actually was setting this up for like a whole 30 minutes ago. It's just, it was fine. And until it wasn't fine. You know how that feels like? Do you know how that feels like, guys? When it's fine, but then it's not fine anymore? It'd be like that sometimes. I go. Hold up. Also, I want to wear my pants again. It's very cold. Hello, where's my streamer hiding? I bet you can't find me. You know why? Because I'm in your walls. No, I'm here. Hi. Alright. I feel so much more relaxed. I feel warm. I feel much better. So let's get back into the mood here. What are you doing in there? I don't know, but I think you need to clean your room. Yeah, maybe I could go back and feed you once I figure out what the heck was going on. No fingers? Nazukashi! No fingers, Nazukashi! Actually, I guess I could technically Okay, maybe I could do that one. I mean, it's a little less scuff. I can't stand up. I could probably do this. Fine. Wait, are you guys saying you don't like me when I'm like 2D? Flat kite. Are you serious? Flat kaicho? You guys are so mean. Why are you guys so mean to me? You guys are really man. You guys are mean. Mean. So mean. Anyway, this should technically be less scuff, so theoretically. All right. Okay. This is easier. This is definitely easier. I guess there was something about, yeah, look at that. No issue. I think okay. That's whew, look at that smooth camera action. I can't stand up though. But hopefully I'll figure that out in the future. No more flat is now valid in Kaicho. I can't believe I can't do that. Anyway, 30 minutes in, let's actually talk about what I was hoping to talk about today. And again, it was supposed to be a very serious talk. Very wholesome. And here's why. In fact, I'm gonna turn out are you ready? Serious talk time. No, just no BGM. Serious talk time. 3 months ago, it was about 3 months ago. 1, 2, 3. So about July. Now, that's 4 months. Wow, it's like, no, it is 3 months still. Anyway, 4 months-ish. I released a new song called I'll Be Fine, Just Hold My Hands. Now, I remember when I first started working on my original song. And again, this stream is to celebrate, and I'm very happy about it. My original song, at least on YouTube, the music video, hitting over 100,000 views on YouTube. And first of all, thank you so much for everyone for helping that dream come true. This is for you. Every time I clap, it just shakes my entire model. But that's what it is. Thank you so much. Sincerely. And the reason I say this is because when I joined NIJISANJI, I've always wanted to make something really cool. Whether it be lore videos, whether it be, awesome content with you guys. But I really wanted to sing. I really wanted to sing. When I was younger, I would go to karaoke. I love singing. I always listened to songs when I grew up. My dad. Okay. Actually, here's the full story. I stole my dad's iPod Touch. When I was like, what? When I was like 12, 13, I found my dad's iPod Touch in the drawer. So I stole that, and don't worry, he gave me a good beating after, like a true Asian dad. But no, he was of course very mad at me. But he's also a very good guy. He's a very good dad. So he did give me his iPod Mini. And in case you guys wonder what an iPod Mini is, it's not an iPod Nano. It's different from an iPod Nano. It's an iPod Mini. It's a very old iPod. Mine was green, and the way it works is, it's like an you. Oh, dude, I don't know. You guys are so young. Let me see if I can find it. You kids are so young. I don't even know if you know what a. Do you guys even know what an iPod is? I'm sorry. I don't even know if you guys know what an iPod is. Apparently it goes on eBay for $10, which is actually kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. You guys do know? Nah, it's okay. You guys don't have to like act like you know things for me. It's fine. It's this thing. Where is it? Hello? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna delete it and open it again. Bro speaks like grandpa. I'm basically uncle at this point. Here we go. Thank you so much for the soup, as guys. It's look at that low quality. Why is it such a low quality pic? But why is it so low quality? Oh, I forgot I was 3D. I was like, what is that a hand? What the hell? I was like, I forgot I had 3D. I forgot I had 3D on. I was touching my head because my head was starting to hurt, and I was like, wait, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh brother. Okay, anyway, yes. Ha! This is what you get if you guys are mean to me. If I could actually do it. Yeah. Come on. Come on, I'm trying to do a bit here. Stop breaking. Come on. Anyway, so this is as you can see here, this is an iPod mini. iPod mini. Screen's gray. You can't touch the screen either. Can you guys believe it? You youngins probably don't know. Like, what? Wait. What do you mean you can't touch the screen? What do you mean you can't touch the screen? That's right. Back in the day, you would actually use a finger, and you see that little circle thing over there. You see that little circle thing? You kind of like rub it, kind of like in a very sensual way. Now I think about it. And like, just kind of. So like, if you want to like look for songs, just kind of. Yeah. This is how you scroll. This is how you scroll down. This is how you scroll. Anyway, so this is where I first listened to songs. Now, my dad used to listen to a lot of English songs, so I didn't really know how to like put in new songs. Technically, even before this, what I used to have was this thing called an iRiver. It's a dictionary. It's an electronic dictionary. People will be like, what do you mean electronic dictionary? Why do you need a... There was no internet back... Well, there was internet, but there was no dictionary.com back then, right? If you wanted to know words, you had to use a dictionary. Yeah, you guys probably don't even know what this is. Let me show you. You youngins. Little kids. Let me see if I could actually find the exact one I had. I cannot. But it was basically this vibe. It was essentially this, right? So I could swap it out. So this was a thing. Actually, I think this is actually a new generation too, which is surprising to me. Back in the day, maybe. Anyway, essentially, this is a dictionary, guys. Instead of using a book, what people did was they could use literally an electronic dictionary, and they would search up the words here. The thing is, some of these dictionaries had an MP3 function. My dad first gave me this, and then later upgraded me to an iPod. But while I had this, I listened to my dad's songs. I didn't know how to download the songs. I didn't know what download even meant. So I would listen to things like Backstreet Boys. Apparently my dad liked that. And it was mainly those old ones. Like really, like it's like there was like the song, I think it was called like Hit the Road Jack. Do you know that song? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Those kind of very old school songs were in this. That's what I grew up with. And then I upgraded to the iPod, where I learned the power of downloading songs. I was able to, thanks to this, I actually got a lot of new songs, including but not limited to Big Bang. So that's kind of when I first opened my eyes to K-pop. Big Bang, Girls' Generation, that era, mainly second gen, K-pop singers. Tecnologia, yeah, essentially. Tecnologia. And that's where I learned everything. This is where I kind of began my music journey. Later on, down the road, YouTube became a thing. And, while growing up with PewDiePie and things like that. Super Junior, I listened to Sorry Sorry like there was no tomorrow, but I wasn't a huge fan. But I did listen to Mr. Simple later on. But essentially that was kind of what I grew up with. That was my main um main K-pop era. and then YouTube became a thing. Great thing. I grew up with PewDiePie. Watched people play Amnesia and things like that. But I also grew up with. sorry, Shady. Sorry. Hui. If it ever captures it properly. Hui. Anyway, I listened to Nightcore. Nightcore was a huge thing, and that's kind of when I first got my hands into sort of electronically altered, I suppose is the best way to put it. Songs, of course. Angel with a shotgun. I'm an angel with a shotgun, fighting till the war's won. I don't care if heaven won't take me back. Those kind of songs, right? In case you guys don't know what Nightcore is, by the way, a Nightcore version of my song would be kind of sick. If someone could make, I have no idea how it's done. Basically, Nightcore is essentially a sped up version of the song with a little bit of, I feel like, alterations. Maybe the pitch is higher, things like that. And for some goddamn reason, it sounded so good. Like usually kind of slower songs or like slower rock songs are ended up, altered into Nightcore. A very common, another popular one was A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Was Nightcore, which was like, a wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. And then there was also, Monster, I think was a thing. It's like, calling all the monsters, yada yada. So yeah, for a lot of people, and I totally understand, a lot of people actually enjoyed the Nightcore version more than the OG song, which was really interesting. The reason I bring this up is because almost a natural path for me, who also really liked anime and reading manga and things like that, was Vocaloid. Listening to these electronically enhanced or / altered songs ended up making me go to this world of Vocaloid, where people would use electronic programs, i.e. Hatsune Miku, etc., to make their own songs. And I was like, what the heck is going on? This is so interesting stuff to me. I'm going to be completely honest. You guys are going to cancel me for this, but I wasn't a huge Vocaloid fan. I was not. I did like a lot of their songs, like Hatsune Miku's, Sekai wa Nowari. No, it's not. Sekai ne dinane no hine sama. That song, really good. And of course, when the Hatsune Miku game came out, there's a bunch of songs that came out there. World is Mine, there you go. Great songs. But I just couldn't get over the fact that it was very electronic. It just sounded very electronic. And I wasn't a huge fan of that. I grew up with K-pop, with, I guess, real singers, quote unquote, I mean, they're real singers, but to call Vocaloids robotic voices just wasn't hitting for me as real singers did. Their real voices sounded much more natural to me, and that's what I grew up with. And then I stumbled upon this song called Fairy Tale. And Fairy Tale, I don't know if you guys know the song, but it was very popular for a very specific reason. Obviously the song was great, but it went viral because it used a program called Gumi. Gumi, of course, is, again, one of those Vocaloid kind of programs, essentially. The Vocaloid synthesizers, right? But Fairy Tale sounded incredibly human, even though it was a Vocaloid. If I could just quickly sing a little bit, it was like, and I'm probably botching the lyrics, but basically there was, and after that, and then this part, 神様がきっと 少しだけきっと許した時間 And then they're like 重なれ oh and that part I wish I could like show a bit of it to you was I remember when I first heard it I was like this is a real person. This is a real person. There's no way this is not a real person. And I'm just gonna show that one snippet. That one snippet. And I can't seem to find the original. He did. So they actually did. Oh, maybe this one. What it called? Wait, I don't want to show you freaking ads. These are all covers. Goddamn, I can't find the original. Maybe this is the original? Ah, so there. So basically here. Let me just start from this point, right? And I remember hearing that specific points of the song. And of course, a lot of people covered it and it sounded really good. I was like, oh wow, these Vocaloid songs, these kind of robotic songs, could have so much emotion into it. Can have so much emotion into it. And the fact that people can cover it, of course, because another person ended up covering it and I love that cover as well. Everything just sounds so wonderful to me. Everything just sounded incredibly... Essentially what this meant to me was that I really wanted to sing. As someone who grew up with listening to songs for basically all of my life, it was my first time listening to the song. It was the first time I felt like I really wanted to try singing. And not just karaoke, not just anything like that, but I wanted to make something of myself. Because this song felt so emotional, so powerful, the lyrics were amazing, that I wanted to create something powerful myself, something that's meaningful, and I wanted to share that to the world myself. I just didn't have the talents. I didn't have the abilities. I didn't know how these people use, mixing or vocalizer, Vocaloid synthesizers. None of that made sense to me. So I just let that dream be a dream. I actually did, even when I was young, high school, college, I hummed to myself. I was thinking, oh, this could be a really cool theme. This could be a really cool tune. And I recorded that myself. But that dream never came to fruition. And I remember I go back to that song a couple times. That song, again, it's called Fairy Tale. And the composer / producer of that song is Buzz G. And then fast forward until now, about early this year, maybe last year, I had a very good opportunity and was introduced to Buzz G, the very producer who, as you know, was the one who created Fairy Tale. So I grew up with listening to Buzz G's songs, and after being in NIJISANJI, it was my first time getting to actually talk to this person, which is really cool. I thought that was so awesome. And I got to talk to them, and we agreed that this legend of mine, will make my original song. So I was beyond ecstatic, without a doubt. I was so excited. And he's also a very patient person. He has his own team, very patient. I'm not a good singer. You guys know this already, but I don't make a lot of cover songs, even though I want to, and I plan on doing so more, but not a great singer. I only had one cover song, essentially. If you count Millie's, then two, but essentially Jang Sanbong was my only real cover song. So singing was not my forte, but she was very patient throughout the entire thing. And after months, and I mean months of recording, re-recording, doing harms, you know, going back and forth, making sure that everything sounded well, and months upon months of mixing, my original song came out on, I believe, July. And personally, I remember releasing it thinking, I actually don't want to release this. I was super excited to show it to you guys, but I also was thinking, I don't want to show this to you guys because I was so scared. When I'm writing a song, when I'm creating a song, right? When I'm recording the song with my voice, I feel very vulnerable. I felt incredibly vulnerable because I had no idea how much you would actually like my song. What if you guys don't like my song? That was my biggest concern. And I wrote the lyrics myself. And when I wrote it, I did have a lot of feelings into it. I had a lot of emotions into it. It was a genuine reflection of how I felt, and I wanted to kind of show the reflection to you guys. And I didn't know if you guys would like it. I didn't. And I knew that if you guys didn't like it, I would have probably never made song content ever again. Because the thing about singing and something about original songs, writing the lyrics to it, it becomes so personally ingrained that it feels like if that's rejected, I feel like I'm being rejected. So I was super scared. But I spent too much money on it to not release it, so I did. Right? I'm like, yo, this is, whoa, too much money. I need to make some back. So I released it. And the reception was great. It was super good. Reception was, everyone only had nice things to say. Everyone said it sounded great. You know, some of my some other NIJISANJI livers came and supported it. I know Enna did. I know Calyx did. And I was so happy that people liked it. I really was. After releasing the music video, you know, without a doubt, I was a little nervous about that for pretty much the exact same reason, right? What if you guys don't like it? What if you guys don't like it? What if people just don't watch it? What if it just becomes, and I'm just going to be frank about this, what if it kind of becomes like my lore videos where I put in a lot of effort to it, a lot of hopes into it, but not many people watch it. And of course, that's not any shade or anything, but it is kind of like a worry I had. What if this huge project that I had a lot of hopes for ended up not really doing so well? For no one's fault, but it just happened to be. And that scared me. And I think that's exactly why I'm so excited that I'm able to do this particular stream with celebrating 100,000 plus views on my original song, because I think that's testament that you guys liked it. At least I hope so. So, all in all, this stream is a testament to my efforts and you guys appreciating that efforts, and I just really wanted to celebrate the occasion. So I guess long story short, thank you so much. Sincerely. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you guys decided to give it a watch. I know that even on Spotify and, you know, other platforms, if we add it all up, it might even be more than 100K for sure. But it was huge that I was able to release this, you know, with the music video as well. It was great combination, really great work, just all around. And yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Actually, I don't think that song really fits the vibe that I just created. This awkward vibe I just created. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this stream, and I really just wanted to kind of celebrate the occasion with you guys. I think for me, in case any of you guys haven't listened to the song yet, I just wanted to maybe kind of read it down for you guys. Because for me, this song was also important to me because of the lyrics. Like I said, like I mentioned before, this lyrics is something I created myself. And I remember a lot of you guys kind of did the sing along with it as well. I found out about it when he sang it in VCraft actually. There you go. Hey, that's marketing. That's marketing 101. Do it in front of a lot of people, you know. The lyrics are, and I'm gonna read this out for you. It's gonna be poetry. You guys ready? Absolute poetry. Hell, I'm gonna do an a cappella right now. Do you remember my first night? The stars were bright up in the sky. All we could see, shining guiding lights that found you and me. I think about it all the time, and in my head I just rewind the lies you would say. Just how beautiful this cruel world is. And that first part, and I mentioned this before, was very much a reflection of a lot of things that was happening in my life. You know what? Maybe I'll just finish the song and then I'll talk about it all. Even then I will always fly away into your world that has always kept me dreaming. Sometimes I think it's hard, but I know I'm not too far because my soul is heavily beating. And I will fly away from all the things that will prevent myself from believing. Hey, I am happy now. So please just hold my hand. I saw a glimpse of you today, or maybe I just thought that way. I ran to you just to show you how far my wings have spread. And when I think about that day you told me everything will be okay, I wish I had told you I think so too. I try to be someone that can always find a path to go, but in the darkest days I wish I had someone to follow. Save me. And on that starry day, I tried to look away, that world that shines so bright. 'Cause I think I don't deserve that world of light, that world I like to say you were right. But I think I get it now. I know we'll all do just fine. So let's remember just to fly away into a world that has always kept us dreaming. Just fly away from all the things that'll stop you from truly believing that you'll fly away into your world that has always kept me dreaming. 난 항상 힘들었어. 하지만 이젠 됐어. 내 영혼 담아서 노래할래. And I know how it's fine to trip and fall, 'cause I can take one heck of a beating. Hey, I am ready now, so please I don't want to be all alone. I need you here, so please just hold my hand. 기억하니 빛나던 밤에 우리를 내 손을 잡아 저 별로 나가자. Hey. Yay, yippee. Oh my hands are broken. Yay. Yeah. So that's my original song. And the lyrics, as you can see, is very meaningful. I feel like it's also kind of like needy. But that's kind of that's kind of the whole purpose of it. It's just I wrote this song. I wrote the lyrics in a very difficult time of my life. The reason why this song is so meaningful to me, and why I'm so happy that it hit 100,000 views, is because I wrote the lyrics when I was very tired. I know you guys know this already. Studied for my butt off for a long time, and I was looking for a job. I was doing multiple interviews. I once got a job, but then I got rescinded the offer because people hated me. Life hated me for some reason. Studied my butt off for an exam for 3 months, which was huge importance to my world, to my life. And everything just seemed so dark. It was so tricky. Couldn't even stream because of my hiatus. And I knew for a fact that I was not the most popular of streamers. And I always kind of felt like I really wish someone could hold my hands. As much as it sounds very baby-like, I really wish someone could just be like, "Hey Ver, look, here, take my hands. I'll show you the way. Don't worry. Here, this is your future. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. You know, and everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine. You'll be fine." As you can see in this side, in this store, you could see that your future will be just great. In this store, you could see that everything will be absolutely fine. All you have to do is take these exact steps. This is your guide, and everything will be great. And I remember thinking that would be great. As Kaicho of XSOLEIL, as Kaicho of you guys, I have a certain responsibility. I always get a lot of messages from you guys saying, "I look up to you. I think you're doing amazing. I think you're crazy for doing all of that. That's so impressive." And to me, that was, of course, I felt I was very appreciative of that, of course. But also kind of, it was definitely a weight on me. A weight on me thinking, wow, what if I do all of this and end up failing? What if I do all of this and end up not passing that exam? What if I do all of this and not have a job? Then I would have missed everything. I would have lost everything, I went on hiatus for 10 months. I left you guys alone with the promise that I'll be back stronger than ever. But what if I couldn't? And that's the kind of mentality I had when I wrote that song. It was kind of almost a cry for help, thinking, guys, I really need someone to hold my hands. Because, when I look up at the stars, look up at the sky, I think, wow, that's beautiful. But just looking at that beautiful world doesn't truly show how cruel this world can be. And sometimes I really think it's too hard. But at the same time, I knew I was so close. I was so close. Because I'm not too far. And I was very passionate about it. I was passionate about succeeding. I was passionate about getting the things I want, because I'm a very greedy person. I want the things I want. And I was passionate about coming back to you guys and giving you guys the entertainments, and for everyone who's waited for me for so damn long, the love and appreciation that you guys deserve. That was all in those lyrics, all of that. And for me, what was also really important was that I was pretty sure that I wasn't the only one who felt this way, right? Everyone goes through so much. Everyone goes through so much. Everyone thinks that something amazing is awaiting at the end, but the path towards that is so difficult. And nobody tells you that, right? Nobody tells you, yeah, all you gotta do is go from A to B, but on the way, there's gonna be a lot of trap holes. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to stop your way. The world is gonna feel like it's gonna stop your way. Nobody tells that. So that's why I wrote this song. Hopefully people could resonate with it too and really enjoy it. Which I hope did. Did you guys enjoy it? Just wanna just randomly. Did you guys enjoy the song? Was it a good song? Yeah. Very much enjoyed it. That means a lot to me when you say that. So, with that having been said, I want to jump into a very special part of this stream. You guys have shown a lot of love for it, but I wasn't the only one who was happy to see this. I reached out to my producer, BuzzG, the composer, the creator of basically the instrumental and basically the entire song. And I talked to him a little bit, a tad, yeah. I sent him a list of questions. You know, policy-wise, it's a little. We weren't able to bring him here on stage, but what we were allowed to do was send him a couple of questions, basically interview-wise, kind of, to see how he felt about all of this, the creation of the song, the completion of the song, and anything else he wanted to share. So I really wanted to do this because as much as this is my song, this is also the song of BuzzG, the creator of pretty much the song. Essentially, I mean, pretty much. So I really wanted to hear his opinion about it as well. And I will go ahead and share it with you guys, if you guys are ready. Spiritual interview, yeah, takes out my soul. This is BuzzG's soul. Actually, that's terrifying. Yeah, so thank you quickly to BuzzG for agreeing to this, by the way, for taking time out of their time, taking precious time out of their busy schedule to answer these questions. So let's see. Let me just take on my where'd it go? First question, Mr. BuzzG. When you first began working on this song, what kind of story or mood did you want to express? And I'm gonna talk as BuzzG. He probably sounds incredibly sexy. And by the way, this is Japanese translated to English. These so if there are any errors, it's most likely because of the translation. The moments I first heard Ver's voice. Wow, look at that sexy voice. I instantly felt that a straightforward, emotional rock sound would suit him perfectly. I wanted the track to be stripped of any unnecessary ornamentation, and each sound ringing out with intention and clarity, resulting in a piece of high purity. I aimed for music with a sense of drive, as if singing powerfully about the present while moving toward the future. By the way, I actually haven't read through these. My manager's the one who translated it all. So this is my first time experiencing this and reading through this as well. And I'm like, wow! First of all, my voice of rock? Damn, that's you got the wrong brother. You got the wrong brother. That's Kagami-senpai's department. But I'm glad that you thought that. I always thought that my voice was more ballad, like ballad, kind of like song, like sad songs. But it means a lot for me that BuzzG thought that way. Do you guys think that way too? I mean, I see some of you guys in chat saying that too. He's right. An emotional rock sound, huh? I never thought of it that way. Maybe maybe I could work. I could continue. It could work for rock too. Rock ballads. Oh, look at that. Rock ballads. I like that. Emotional rock ballads. I actually really like that. I really like that. That's really cool. The rock made the song more deep, somehow like an eternal scream. That's very true, and that's exactly why I went to Tomobo. Sorry, I went to Ochix. There you go. Ochix 45 for the music video. Ochix 45. Their music video style is very rocky. You know, instruments into the ground with a lot of, you know, like flashing lights and a lot of like moving camera action. That's what I wanted to convey. A very deep internal kind of scream, a very deep internal shout of like, you know, even dead I will always fly away. So thank you so much, Budgie, for pointing that out. I think that's exactly the emotion I wanted to convey to. So they incredibly well, they read my thoughts and my hopes incredibly well. So thank you so much. Question 2, Mr. Budgie. Question 2. Yes. Were there any unexpected changes that came about once the lyrics and vocals were added? My arms are broken, sorry. Unexpected changes that came about once the lyrics and vocals were added. And this is Bushy's answer. This time, Ver wrote the lyrics himself, which was a refreshing experience for me, since I don't often entrust writings to others. Okay, first of all, damn, he's good. Look at that. Wow, is that wow? Like, wow. What that? Bushy, please, no. You don't have to say that. What are you talking about? What? You entrusted the lyrics to me? Wow, okay. Oh, yo, I'm shy. I'm blushing. With the use of English lyrics as well, I felt that when his expression was layered over the melody, it created a chemical reaction beyond my imagination. Yeah, you don't have... I felt as if the song itself had come to life, spreading its wings with newfound freedom and strength. Guys, we should have let Bush G write the lyrics. He's a poet. What the hell? Why is he so good with his words? Arigatou gozaimasu. Damn, wow, that's crazy. Spreading its wings with newfound freedom and strength. That's absolutely loud. Wow. Oh, dude, I'm blushing. Oh my god. Guys, did you hear that? It's like the song itself had come to life. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, but Mr. Buzzy. Mr. Buzzy. Here's question number 3. It's 3. There we go. Nope. You know what I'm talking about. Was there a specific moment during production or mixing when you felt the song truly came alive? Although I often create Vocaloid songs, this time I built the composition from the beginning with a real human voice in mind. When Ver's clear yet grounded voice was added, I could feel the sound's depth and warmth come alive. I felt like watching a seed I planted bloom into a real flower. A moment filled with a sense of life itself. Wait, is this the actual translation or is my manager going crazy? No way, that's insane. What? This man's a poet. Thank you so much. But Mr. Bushji, are there any details in the song? Now, a lot of people enjoyed the song. I really want to point this out, and a lot of people did. We're celebrating over 100,000 views on the original song, and a lot of people enjoyed it. Are there any details in the song that listeners might not notice at first, but that you paid particular attention to? You know, anything that you want to highlight to the listeners if they were to listen to it the first time, you know, maybe listen to it again, You know, anything that you want to highlight. Throughout the production, I valued having the courage to strip things back. Reducing the number of sounds meant that each one needed to be compelling. The drums were live recorded. I didn't know that! And the guitar parts were refined phrase by phrase. I aim to create drama through the contrasts of strong melodies and quiet spaces. If you listen closely, I think you can feel the beauty of those gaps and pauses. So what they're saying is BuzzJo is incredibly intentional with a lot of with where to put instruments and where not to put instruments, where to put sounds and where to put silence. And if you listen to it again and really try to immerse yourself into it, you could really feel the beauty of places where there is compelling rock, drum, guitar sounds, and where there's gaps and pauses. Basically what he's saying is he has created an art form that we have not that we must truly, if we want to truly understand his art, we gotta go listen to it again. Hell, I'm gonna go listen to it again. What? That's crazy. But Mr. BuzzG, listen, man. Great song, awesome song. But, listen, when it comes to a song, or at least when it comes to my video, there was also the beautiful music video and the beautiful artwork, the artwork by Daphne J, and the music video by Ochix. I question you, good sir. What did you feel when you first saw the artwork and music video? Did it match the world you had imagined? It felt like a world that's uniquely theirs, which is decadent, yet filled with the energy to move forward. Both the artwork and the music video visually amplify the message of his English lyrics, achieving an impressive level of completion. The delicate motion graphics synchronized with the song, and I thought it was truly beautiful. Yeah, let's go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Truly beautiful. You guys heard that, right? You heard it from the man himself. Truly beautiful. Damn. And the thing is, I actually remember this. I remember when I first sent in my lyrics to BuzzG, he actually commented on it saying, this feels very... This feels very you. It was incredibly well written. It feels very you. It feels very... What's the word? Reflective of who you are there. And he thinks it was incredibly well written. He said good things about my lyrics. Now he's saying good things about the artwork and music video. And I agree. I feel like the artwork's kind of vibe of... It's a smile, but it's also kind of a very like meaningful smile. Kind of resonates very well with the lyrics. And the music video, the fantastic motion graphics by Ochix, absolutely, just really nailed it. And I'm personally, I was actually really worried that BuzzG was gonna hate it. Because the thing is, you know, BuzzG is focused on the song part, the mixing part, but the whole music video thing is kind of on my volition, right? So I don't really run that by him. So I was a little scared. That he would have just absolutely hated it. So I'm actually very, very happy that he said that. Of course, he probably just said that because it's public. Maybe, you know, who knows? But thank you so much. That's really good. But BuzzG, Mr. BuzzG. Now that we have 100,000 plus views on the music video, and that many people have listened to the song, what do you hope listeners will continue to feel when they return to it in the future? A lot of my viewers, and thankfully so, go back to the song and listen to it again and just, you know, try to enjoy it. what do you hope they will continue to feel? I would be happy if the song remains a meaningful mark along Ver's artistic journey. And when listeners revisit it months or years later, and like how letter ages, I hope the sound and tone feel slightly different depending on their emotional states or the passing of seasons. Bro's like, he's like writing, like his writing's on fire. Like, there's just like fire coming out while he's writing. Wow. And I agree. I'm sure you guys felt this way as well, but like some songs just hit different depending on heck the season. Emotion, of course, but even the season. You listen to sad songs in a cold winter morning, or a sad song in a nice warm spring night. They hit totally different. I love that. Which is basically my way of saying, listen to it 24/7. I want you guys to listen to it once every day and kind of report to me how that feeling has changed across the day. Alright, I'm waiting for the diary. I need you guys to write that diary. But Mr. Bushi, listen. You have said incredible stuff about my song. About our song. And I just want to say, thank you so much. Last question. Genuinely last question. Mr. Bushi, very much the last question. As an artist and music producer, what's currently fuels your creative motivation? And I ask this because there are a lot of artists, a lot of producers, and a lot of people who dream to become artists, a lot of people who dream to become producers. So I want to hear what motivates you, what pushes you to get up in the morning and make songs for the world. And get ready, because this is probably his most fire writing yet. You ready? Music is invisible, and it's not something essential for survival. Even so, I'm constantly searching for the reason why it has to be music for myself and for the people who listen. Moments of solitude, feelings of emptiness, and everything that happens in everyday life are what drive me, along with the urge within me to create something. Something that might become a small charm for myself, or, if I'm lucky, for someone else too. And I have no idea if Budgie would ever listen to this. But I can at the very least guarantee to Mr. Budgie that he is the reason why I wanted to sing in the first place. You, Mr. Budgie. This is rude. I shouldn't do that. Mr. Budgie. You are the reason why I wanted to create and sing in the first place. So if your goal was, or if your worry was, that you wanted to become a small charm to cultivate that urge to create something, you did that for me. And I'm really, really happy that it was you who got to work on my very first original song. Thank you so much. Big claps for Bushi about 5 days ago, because he sent me these answers 5 days ago. But big claps to him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being an incredibly inspirational person, Mr. Bushi. Thank you so much, Mr. Bushi. Thank you. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Wow, I didn't expect him to write fire. I didn't realize he could write fire. Wow, that's insane. Genuine claps. Thank you so much. I cannot clap because I actually don't know why. I should probably have done this before stream. But anyway, congratulations for creating such a banger. Sincerely, Sincerely, thank you so much. Sincerely. And now we move on to quote unquote the main part of our segment, and it's you guys. Obviously, any good song is merely... I'm trying to emulate Mr. Bushy here. Any good song is merely a whistle in an empty forest if no one is there to listen. It is why I opened my marshmallows up specifically to hear your opinions, to hear your thoughts on the song. I'm very excited to read through at least as many as I can. Without further ado, I'll jump right into it. You ready? First submission. Kaicho. I love the whole song. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I'm gonna talk like this. I love the whole song, yes. But my favorite part is the one that goes, and I know I'll be fine to trip and fall. I like this song better, actually. Yeah, this one? Yeah, let's go with this one. And I know I'll be fine to trip and fall, because I can take one heck of a beating. I don't want to be all alone. I need you here, so please just hold my hands. I resonated with it a lot, and when I first heard it, I cried a bit. I know my capabilities, but sometimes I feel alone going through my problems, even when I have so many people who I know love me. Hearing the lyrics felt like some kind of reassurance that there are also others who feel this way. So thank you, Kaija, for writing this song. Side note, I love that particular part so much, it's been the song on my Instagram bio for a while now. Wow! Oh, dude, that's Hazukashi. Thank you so much. That was fire writing. Thank you. That part is really satisfying to sing. Yes! Okay, so... Just to talk about that part slightly, I was thinking about how I should write this. I think originally what I wrote was like, and I know I'll be fine. And I know I'll be fine too. And I was like thinking about it, like, I guess trip and fall, but does that sound too casual? Like trip? Like who uses trip? Trip and fall, cause I can take. And I was thinking something like a lot of, or like, you know, some more casual, like, because I can handle a lot of, like, you know, whatever, like handle a lot of stress or something. I can handle a lot of stress or something. But the reason I used the words trip and fall and one heck of a beating was because I couldn't use the F word. No, just kidding. But generally I wanted to do it in a more casual and honestly a little crude almost, right? The word one heck of a beating is kind of crude. It is. I was like, what the heck, you know? Like, what the heck? But yeah, exactly. It feels more powerful. I wanted it kind of to be, and in almost like a, from my soul, I'm saying, one heck of a beating, you know? I can take one heck of a beating. And it sounded like that, well, pretty much worked. It sounded like that's exactly how it was conveyed. So I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you so much. I do think it was more effective, and I'm very, very happy I chose to write it that way. And I'm really happy that one of you guys said that it was very satisfying to sing. For me too. That was probably one of my favorite parts, at least when it comes to singing it. I was like, and I know I'll be fine to trip and fall, cause I can take one heck of a beating. It was so much fun to sing. So much fun to sing. Thank you so much. Like, you're already strong from all this experience, so you really will be okay. You know, my dad told me this, and I'll tell this to you guys again. I remember telling this to you guys already, but my dad said, you know what, Ver, it's okay. Is that, in fact, it's probably a good thing that you went through a lot of trouble early on. And of course, I'm like 92, but you know what I mean, early on. Just kidding, but because later on, there will be more hardships that's come out. There will be. There will always be hardships in life. But you will be so much better equipped, a lot more better equipped than anyone else out there, because you already went through hell and back. And you will, you know, like I said, you'll be able to take one heck of a beating. And I like that. I think that's true. Basically, you get strength from your trauma. No. So here's the next submission. The first time I heard the song on your 3D debut, it makes me so happy. The lyrics resonate so much with me as I was in med school fighting for finals when you debuted. And now, for everything going on, I'm a full-fledged physician. Wow, that's a flex. That's pretty sexy, not gonna lie. You really have come so far, and Villains too have come this far. Thank you for always being an inspiration and making us smile. In turn, I hope Villains can make you smile too. BBG, 사랑해. Thank you so much. And can I just note this? Just one thing. I know there's a lot of fans out there, and a lot of streamers, a lot of fandoms. But I like to think of my fan base as one of the most hardworking fan bases. I'm always so happy to see you guys, post things either on comments or on Twitter of things that you have achieved. Like from small things to be like, I got up in the morning, I'm joining your study streams to lock in, things like that, to full on, I got married, I became a physician, I passed my exam, things like that. And throughout my career here, I've been here for a good amount of time. I've been here almost 3 years now. I grew up with you guys, and to an extent, I've seen you guys achieve things through your life. In fact, maybe for some people, achieve life-changing things. And being able to witness that, and having you choose to Oshi me to be my fan is an incredible honor. An incredible honor. And I sincerely thank you for giving me that opportunity to be your Oshi. Sincerely. I'm really happy to hear you became a physician. Congratulations. Thank you. Good stuff. Next one is, hi Kaicho, I just want you to know your original song inspired, comfort, and motivate me a lot in different ways. Thank you for your awesome original song. Thank you so much. That's really nice. It's really nice to hear. Here's another one. When I first heard you sing your OG song during your 3D debut, I immediately bawled my eyes out. Not only because I was so proud of how far you have come, but because it resonated to me so much in a way that it was a reminder that it's okay to not be okay. And that it's alright to get back on our feet, to try again despite the challenges. The lyrics may seem simple. What? No, I wrote fire! What do you mean? No, I'm just kidding. The lyrics may seem simple, and I totally agree with you, by the way. But it brought a massive impact. Positively, of course. Positively, of course, Just in case you thought that these lyrics gave such a negative impact on my life that it has cursed me and traumatized me to this day. I love it. They had to clarify, just in case, just in case. To us who are struggling to get through each day in our lives. The words "we'll do just fine" that you always used, and that you included in your song as well, had become a sentence that us Villains cherish a lot, a sense of reassurance and warmth. I do hope you know how much it means to us, Kaicho. Rar you lots. Rar, thank you so much. That's... Whoa, I didn't even know my pinky could bend like that. Yeah. I think they summed it up very, very well. I don't just say it when I say you will do just fine. I genuinely believe it when I say that. When I say you guys are awesome, when I say I think you guys are incredibly talented, I think you guys are incredibly smart, I think you guys will go out there and achieve incredible things in your life, and when I say that you'll do just fine, I don't just mean that. I genuinely know that, right? So I'm so happy that you guys said that you resonated with my song. So thank you so much. That's really good. I say that sincerely. You guys might be thinking, well, you don't know me. You don't know me. Well, first of all, I could literally read your soul and I could read your future. Yeah, anime powers. But secondly, actually, there's 3 things. Secondly, it takes a true champ to actually Oshi someone as boring as me. But thirdly, I have seen you guys. I said this before, but I have genuinely seen you guys develop. I've seen you guys go through it a lot. I've seen you guys, a lot of people, you know, post on Twitter. I'm stressed. You know, I'm going through things. I hope someone will help me out. You know, I'm feeling down. Things like that. I've seen you guys post about, you know, during my study streams, how a lot of people come in and lock in, but you know, people are stressed about things like, oh, I'm studying a lot, you know, a lot of things going on, things like that. The thing is, I personally feel like people who don't go through such hardships are either super young, or maybe they just haven't gotten to that point, or frankly speaking, maybe they're just not really trying. Maybe they're just really happy with their comfort zone, but not trying to, you know, break out of it and try to be a little better, try to be better themselves. And I know you guys all have focused with me, struggled with me, and waited for me. And I feel like that in itself is a huge achievement that I can promise you will help you achieve greater things in your life. Sincerely. Patience, and what's the word? Patience and resilience. Those two. Trust me, as you grow older in life, yeah, and trust me, I'm like 95, you'll know. I'll know. Patience and resilience are the two most important qualities of all time. And respect. I think respect's pretty important. And genuinely, just, you know, being a good person. Oh, and money. Money's pretty important too. Oh, and having you know, being handsome, you know, being tall, I think is pretty important too. And next submission. Money can't solve everything. Have you ever considered that you might just not have enough money then? Just kidding. Well, am I? Anyway. Here's another submission. I honestly was going through a rough time. And as I slowly started getting better just listening to this song and singing this song. All these notes are crazy, very impressive vocals. The song has a great message and it will always be top song for me. You know, so I'm working with a couple other people for, let's say, you know, I'm trying my K-pop idol arc. Anyway, so I've been working with a couple of people, and these people actually mentioned to me that they you know how I posted that little short, kind of be like, do it with me, sing my original song with me, kind of thing, right? They were like, oh yeah, dude, I actually did the do it with you too, and oh my god, those high notes are really hard to hit. You know, I was like, that's a very difficult song to sing. And I always appreciated such comments like this, and including yours, Anon, because, bro, that was a hard ass song to sing. I don't know if I told you the story. There was actually a little bit of a this was 100% my fault, by the way, but there was a little bit of miscommunication early on, where I sang the song one octave lower than BuzzG originally anticipated. So originally the song was going to be like, and I know I'll be fine to trip and fall, 'cause I can take one heck of a beating. Hey, I am ready now, so please just hold my hand. It was around that. That was something like that. I think it was like a little higher than it, but it was something like that. And BuzzG was like, kid you not, BuzzG was like, the average male can sing higher than that. I'm like, hey, I'm not your average male. I'm rare, which means I don't know, bro. It's kind of high. So I belted a lot of the parts, especially that part. The, you know, things like take one heck of a building for a second, because I can take one heck of a beating. Hey, I am ready now. Was how I sang it, right? Even then I will always fly away to your world that has always got me dreaming. Cause sometimes I think it's hard, but I know I'm not too far. I was like, I think I had to rest a day. I think I divided up the recording. I'm almost like 4 days. I had to rest each day because my voice was like, my friend was like, Fair, what are you doing? You're not a tenor, you're a baritone. Or I don't know, I don't know if that's the right words, but it was really difficult. So I really appreciate when people say that it actually sounded really good, and then that you really hit those notes. Because my God. So thank you. Here's another one. Firstly, sorry I'm not good at words. As someone who only liked ballad songs for years, it was a little difficult for me to casually listen to your song. Understandable. I'm also ESL, so listening without reading the lyrics is difficult to understand the song at first. But when the music video released, I'm glad you wrote the lyrics on the description. Reading them feels like I know about your personalities more, how hardworking you are, even though sometimes you are a little bit pessimistic, but you keep going to reach your goal. I decided to listen to your song every morning, as an encouragement song. And yeah, that is the right word. Yeah, it's an encouragement song. That makes sense. And now I can definitely say that I really, really love your song. Oh. I hope you release another song soon. And also one of my students, who's 2nd grade, really likes your song. Oh my God! What? Oh, that's... Damn, thank you. She always asks me to play it after the study session and she said you're handsome. Wait, that's so cute! Thank you so... Oh my... First of all, thank you so much, Anon. And to you, 2nd grade students, thank you so much. Wow, that's so cute. Handsome 아저씨다요. I am handsome 아저씨. Sup? That's really nice. Sincerely, thank you so much. Wow, that's really sweet. Damn. I'll go buy you ice cream. I'll buy you ice cream right now. Actually, don't do that. Don't follow weird people on the street. I know I'm a weird person. Don't do that. Okay, stay safe. Wow, that's really that means a lot. And it means a lot also because they were a ballad listener. It's wow. That's and you ended up. Wow. I mean, they said everything. I just really appreciate that. Wow, that's crazy. And you're great with your words, by the way. That hit that was really warm. Thank you so much. Oh, and about the pessimistic part, 100% agree. I have low self-confidence. I feel like slowly it's finally recovering, but the past 5 years was incredibly difficult for me. It hit incredibly. It hit like a truck. And I'm sorry to be a little pessimistic, a little down. I'm better now, but back then, and still a little bit now, hope was really scary. Hope was like a really scary concept. The whole idea of like having hope just meant that the fall was higher. That's kind of the life I was living for the past couple years. But I'm very, very happy to say that at least right now, and I feel like, right now, especially if something bad happened to me again, I feel like I could tough it out. I feel a lot better. And hopefully I won't be as pessimistic as I was in the past. I'm recovering. Alright, here's another one. Man, you made a huge impact on my life. Damn, okay, that's good. Happy to hear that. Happy 100k on the song Yippee. I still remember the first time I opened up the debut stream at, December 10th, 2022. This weird Korean ajaci popped up at my screen. I would flip you off, but a child's watching. I remember every single thing. Your first group collab, your 3D chibi debut, your 3D debut, your birthday. I have those all written down in my notebook. 아저씨가 아니라 오빠. It's been 1,066 days since we met. You gave me huge impacts on studies. The day you received your results made me cry so bad. Oh my god, the long study streams that you gave a lot of effort on. Every time I'm just in a bad mood, I always remember. Ver told me that I will just be fine. Just like last year, I was having my piano examination. We had to record and send it to the ABRSM email. I really failed recording like 4 times. It took me 2 hours. And you know what? You know what happens? Suddenly I think that if Ver can do well in his studies, I can also pass this. I can also pass this exam. So finally I go and I got good results and passed my piano exam. Wow. So happy to be with you till now. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's... Wow, that's... Wow. Oh, that's the wow. That's wow. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. That's my impact. Sorry, I'm just trying to... Wow. Probably the nicest thing I've read in a while. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. You'll do just fine. Oh, we'll do just fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, if I trip and fall, you know what? I'll be fine. Take one heck of a beating. Oh yeah. Damn. Next submission. Tried to make me cry in this stream. That's insane. Congratulations on reaching 100,000 views. Let's celebrate with some cake and of course donuts too. The mix of the amazing band sound and your beautiful singing voice, Kaicho, made this original song truly special. After listening to it, I felt even more inspired to support you, and that's what made me start posting fan art on X. I'd be so happy if my drawings have reached you. I mean, I read all my Louvre Gallery stuff. Not read. I see them. I perceive them all the time. So I don't know who you are, but I'm sure I did. Honestly, just drawing you makes me happy. I'm really grateful that so many Vermillion fans have seen my art. It means so much to me. It's all thanks to you, Kaicho, and your wonderful original song. I'll keep drawing lots more of you from now on. Thank you. I mean, when it comes to arts, I appreciate every single one of them. Sincerely. Sincerely. I don't think there was a single art. Actually, here's a funny story. Here's a funny story. There was one art. Here's a little story. There was one art. I saw this one art and I was thinking, what the heck is this? There was one art. I appreciate every single art. But this one art was like, what the heck is this? It was like a villain, but the villain looked really like almost scary. Like it was like, wait, what? Wait, what? Why did they draw the villain? Like this is not the villain at all. Like why did they make such like, you know, why did they put this weird face on it? Like I'm so confused. And apparently, it was because K-pop Demon Hunters was a thing. And someone drew the villain as the blue tiger in K-pop Demon Hunters. You know how the blue tiger kind of has like, you know, huge eyes and like the face is super wide. Like they drew the villain like that. And I was like, at first I was like, when I first saw it, I had no context. I was like, why would they draw the villain like that? What's going on? Like that's weird. Look. And then I watched. Yeah, it was like very derpy. Like what? Like it's just like I genuinely thought I was like, is this hate art? Like. And then I watched the movie. I'm like, oh wait, this art actually, this art's hit. This art's crazy. This art's perfect. So I much more appreciated that art for sure. Because the thing is, I didn't watch the movie at the time. I was like, oh my god, like why did they draw the villain so derpy? But yeah, long story short, I genuinely appreciate every single piece of art that's drawn of me and my villains because you have no reason to. Simply have no reason to, but you still did. And I really appreciate that. So thank you guys. Thank you, fan artists. Kaicho, congratulations on reaching 100k views for your original song. The lyrics you wrote are so warm and powerful. They truly encouraged me and gave me strength. Even while you're so busy with studying and job hunting, you still prepared such a beautiful song. And that means so much to me. It honestly brought me to tears. I never admired anyone as deeply as I admire you. I'll keep holding your hand from now on too. With you around, any place becomes beautiful. Congratulations once again on 100,000 views. I'll continue cheering for you always. Aw. Yep, a lot of people did say that to me. They're like, thank you so much, Kaicho, for releasing this original song and for cooking, despite, going for studying and job hunting. The thing is, admittedly, it was an incredibly stressful time of my life. I had so much going on. And yet, the reason why I decided to, despite all of that, the reason why I still decided to make that original song was because I thought, well, damn, y'all waiting. Y'all waiting for me, and I really wanted to give you guys something cool. That's really it. I can't think of any other good reason. I really wanted to give you guys something quick. Something you guys could like talk about, to really enjoy. Try to, remember almost like, yeah, Vermillion made this really cool song. That's kind of what I wanted. So, I even though I was very busy, I did my best to have it released. And without a doubt, it was a lot of effort, but I'm glad I did it. Hi, number one lyricist Kaicho. I remember when you first revealed the OG song on your 3D debut, but I couldn't believe it was really happening. The song was a long time coming, so I was really happy you chose to reveal it then. The visuals of the 3D, I think, really enhances the song, so every time I listen to it, I usually think of the 3D performance. Your lyrics really touched my heart as a villain, and it fits the instrumental so well. Congrats on 100k views again. Speaking of, I should probably go ahead and like re-release the my lemon cover, right? I'll re-release my lemon cover. I'll probably release my what's the other one? The Amazarashi one. Boku wa shino to omotta no wa, that one as well. And maybe I'll release the 3D version of my original song as well to as a video on YouTube. I do have it. I just never really re-uploaded it. I just figured the timing wasn't right. Yeah, I think I should do that. It's a great idea. Here's another one. I listen to your original song every morning on my commute. I absolutely love it. My thoughts on your song? You're always there for me. Sometimes you push me forward and cheer me on. The world is vast, yet we're truly connected. I feel that I'm not alone. They use that translation tool, and that's totally fine. And I feel like you conveyed your feelings incredibly well. Yeah, isn't that cool? You know what I want? Why I'm trying to so I mentioned I'm trying my K-pop idol arc. I'm trying my best to do a lot of singing. I'm recording a lot of songs, and I actually have a couple short covers that I am recording / have ready actually. I just want to do it more regularly, so I'm just kind of trying to stockpile a little bit. And I want to kind of properly hype that up when the day comes as well. Because this is my singing arc, guys. This is my singing arc. I think music is really awesome. I think music is incredibly cool. The fact that people can connect to each other so well, even really without understanding each other's languages. Like, the power of music is insane. It crosses boundaries, and like Anon said, if you find a music that relates to you very well, it feels like that music is almost comforting you. You guys definitely don't know this song. Some Koreans might, but there's this song called 형 by 노라조. And it's a very cool song. These singers are kind of like comedian singers. They sing very like kind of like funny songs and things like that. And the lyrics are very impactful though. He's like, they're basically like, hey, you had a hard day? Things were hard for you? Damn, bro, me too. Yeah, it was hard for me too, yeah. And there was a line that to this day resonates and to this day gives me so much strength. You know, it's really hard. And I thought of dying. But I decided to stick to it. I decided to, you know, just brace myself and live through it. And things were fine. Things turned out for the better. In Korean, it's 죽고 싶었지만 견뎌 보니 괜찮더라. I'm just like, that line has saved me for past 10 years, 15 years. Every time I had trouble. And it's that's the power of songs. So I want to sing more. This is a really weird way of saying basically that I want to sing more, guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate my musician arc. It would be pretty cool. Thank you for giving us the encouragement to push forward in life, even in dark times. I think it's especially because it's especially in dark times that people need that encouragement and pushes, right? So. Happy 100,000 views, Keicho! Ooh, yeah, so proud of you. I'm just a lurker and VOD watcher of Vermillion, but since you dropped your OG song in your 3D debut, it instantly became my fave, and it became a live chatter. Not fully, though. I remember looping the song both on YouTube and Spotify when I was doing some fan projects and my thesis proposal. Oh, really? Not gonna lie, I already memorized the lyrics one day after the music video dropped. I'll be fine, just hold my hand, now has a special place in my heart. Thank you so much for your hard work, Kaicho. Get loved. Get loved! I love that. Thank you so much. I know you're reading... Hi, Khan. I know you're reading some submissions, but I just failed my licensing exams and felt all my work was useless. The stream reminded me of your song and how you got me my farm degree. I can overcome this hurdle. There still is hope. Where are you? I think Khan. And I think I say this to everyone out there as well. I think without a doubt, right? Let me just Google this. Can you retake licensing exams? I see. So it depends on the state, depends on the profession. You can. Oh, okay. So this is my very small advice to you. Very small advice. When it comes to exams that you can retake, listen, the thing about school exams that I completely hate, and I sincerely hate about, is that you take it once. One of my favorite teachers to this day was a math teacher who basically gave everyone an F in the beginning. But hear me out. Gave everyone an F in the beginning. But then he will give like regular exams, maybe like once a week or maybe like once every 2 weeks. And every time you take that exam, you show improvement. That improvement bumps your grade up. Essentially, by the end, if you just show that you actually studied and learned and improved, you get A's. So that's what I really hate about normal school exams, is that you kind of end up just taking an exam you realize that you got a bunch of things wrong, and you never get a chance to relearn it. You ever feel that? You do like chemistry, for instance. You figure out all of like these beautiful combination of ions. You take the exam, you get like an 80 out of 100. You have like 20 points off. But the semester's over. Semester's over. Well, that's chemistry. I guess I'll just forget about everything I just learned. Whatever. I hated that, you know? You never get a second chance. But you do. Con. You do. And I don't care if this is your second or third or fourth chance, right? You get another chance. You said it yourself. In which case, it is 100%, I guarantee you, not a waste of time. If I failed my exam this summer, I would have retaken it next year. If I failed that one, I would have retaken it again. And it would have sucked. God, it would have sucked. Oh yeah, I would have cried. I would have probably, you know, drank a beer because I can't handle my alcohol, so beer is like my max. But you know what I mean? But then I would have also known that because I've already studied the material, the second time around will be easier. The next time around will always be easier. And just keep practicing. Just keep learning, keep practicing. Try to just memorize it. And as they always say, it only takes one. All you gotta do is pass once. All you guys do is pass. You don't have to get an A. You don't have to get an A+. As long as you pass, you'll be fine. You got this. I know it sucks, but you got this. Okay? Because when you trip and fall, it'll be fine. It's gotta get up. Because you'll do just fine. Also about the lyrics of my song. Was it easy to memorize? I know someone wrote that it was a very simple song, and I completely agree. The lyrics was very simple. It was also kind of like on purpose. I wanted the words to not be crazy difficult. I didn't want to like rhyme it weirdly. I wanted it to be very nice and simple to sing. I sort of, when it comes to lyric writing, and I have no experience of course, but when I was doing it right. For instance, the word, sometimes I think it's hard, but I know I'm not too far. I made sure that the syllables hit the right parts of the word. So if it was like, I sometimes think it's hard. I sometimes think it's hard. It feels different from sometimes I think it's hard. I formulated it in a way for it to kind of hit nicely. And I think in turn, or at least I hope so, it made it a little more easy to memorize and maybe remember. So, and catchy. There we go. There you go. I like that. Catchy song. That's good to hear. Absolutely. So I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that it worked out. Here's another submission. I've come to love Vermillion even more since I listened to I'll Be Fine. It made me realize deeply that you are a real person. No. Me anime boy. Ohayo. 俺の名はベルバーミリオン。アニメボーイです。Real person じゃないです。Just kidding. I made me realize deeply that you are a real person, living bravely in this harsh world, supported by your fans. I love the bonds between you and the villains. Me too. I admire your honesty when you tell us that there were times you were supported by your fans, even more than we feel supported by you. You always do your best to be the most wonderful Oshi for the villains. There's nothing more precious than the pure wish to be someone others can be proud of. I'm Japanese and my English isn't very good, but after I met you and came to love you, I started learning English and now I even work overseas. Damn. すごい. Every time I listen to I'll Be Fine, I'm reminded of my wish to be a fan you can be proud of. Thank you always, from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Wow. I mean... So yes, it is true. I am actually a real person. I know it's insane. I know, I'm sorry to break that immersion. I'm a real person. And I agree. I live in a very harsh world, very cruel world. And I also agree that you guys have given me a lot of strength to push forward. I'm a very easily influenced person. And of course, the bad side of that coin is if someone says something mean to me or said something bad about me, said like, oh my god, Vermillion saying that one thing was so boring. I remember that for like weeks. But on the flip side, when someone says something nice to me, when someone says, Ver, you're doing a great job, Ver, you got this, Ver, you can do this, it also gives me a lot of strength. And you guys having that consistent, both constant and consistent kind of aura of positivity for me. And without a doubt, I don't think I would have made it through. I don't think I would have passed the exam if it weren't for you guys. So, sincerely, thank you. Now it's my turn to be that light for you guys. Congrats on 100,000 views. OG's song. Oh wait, did I just read this? No, I didn't. I always listen to the song on my commute. It was just another person who listens to the song on their commutes. Nice. I love the song so much, it's how I start my day. I hope more people discover how amazing it is. Thank you for always giving your best, Kaicho. Thank you so much. There's another one. I just want to say congrats on your original song, and I think you're a pretty cool guy. I'd like to hear more of you singing in English and doing karaoke's with XSOLEIL. With XSOLEIL? I mean, the anniversary is coming up, so who knows? Maybe we could think of something cool. Which, by the way, is it November? Maybe not. I was just gonna point out, like, I'm surprised nobody got my hint. When someone was like, yeah, can you, like, you know, drop any teasers about the merch? And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And people were like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody got the hints. Well, if you guys don't get it, I mean, you guys will find out soon. Anyway. Hi, Kaicho. Congrats on 100,000 views. I love this song and listen to it every day. My favorite lines are, and I know that I'll be fine to trip and fall because I can take one heck of a beating. Oh, there we go. Another person likes it too. I'm really glad I wrote that line in then. Just resonates with me somehow. I hope to be able to make a choreography for this song one day. No promises because I'm super shy. Hey, if you post the choreography, I will like look at it and like I might like steal things and of course credit you, of course, if ever. Actually, I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe I'm not even allowed to do that at all as a corpo. But I'll definitely look at it and I'll be like, okay, and then maybe I'll take like inspiration because I know someone on chat was like, are you gonna do a choreography for the song? And I'm like, what do you mean I can't dance? What do you mean? Have you seen me on the 3D live? I was like, but that'd be cool. Hi Kaicho, congrats for 100,000 views on your original song. When I heard the song is full of your personality, and I thought it was the best song to explain you to those who don't know you yet. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think so. It is a pretty strong reflection of your personality, I agree. I personally think that you're always going to pull villains by the hand and take them to a bright place. Or a candy store full of sweets and fun. Just kidding. And I feel that the song is full of that. Where are you, Kaicho? I'm really happy to be able to be one of your villains. Thank you. If I were to grab your hand and be like, Mr. Villain or Miss Villain, I would like to go to a candy store. Let's go together. Would you follow me? Like, Miss Villain, there's like this donut place around the corner that I really want to go. Would you come with me? Or would you be like, ah! Weird agency! Ah! I would, as long as you pay. Your treat, are you paying? When I first heard the song, I cried so much. The heartfelt lyrics you written meant a lot to me. TBH, when I said I'll be fine, it was a defense mechanism. It was me putting up a brave front, trying to convince others and myself that I'm okay. But I know I'm really not. I feared being a burden and tried to handle it alone, but I still wanted someone to comfort me. Hold my hand. I first see it as a form of support. It has now changed to feeling for shared companionship. Ready to chase our dreams together. I felt comforted by your song, and it really pushes me to keep going. You're always honest with us, and behind your motto lies a human. Whoa, 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 yo, whoa, I gotta take that out of the VOD. Oh my god, what are you talking about? Whoa, whoa, no, 지가다요. Wow, 올해 anime VTuber. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As a human whose feelings are so raw and real. You have went through so much, so it made me very happy when you released the song. You're a companion and a huge source of comfort for us, and I hope you felt the same. Please note that I adored you a lot. Adored? Past tense? Anon? Come back here. Let's go to a candy shop together. Come on, come back here. Come back here. I'm gonna make you buy it too. No, impossible. Is he human? Have you ever seen a human as handsome as this? Taunu doesn't count. He's basically not human. Thank you, Vera. P.S. I know you think of us a lot, but you should still get a girlfriend. Like, for real. I truly want you to be happy in life. Bitch, I'm trying. Yeah, I should get a... Yeah, the way you said it, it's like, oh yeah, let me just go on like Amazon and just like order a bitch. My god, thank you so much though. I'll read like, 2-3 more and then probably call it a day. Hi there, Lurker here. I was so surprised at first that you released an original song since I wasn't aware you wanted to do one. I've always wanted to do one, for sure. I've always wanted to do one. It was actually one of my my goals, right? From my debut. And got an original, what was it called? An original song cover. Like, now that I think about it, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? What is an original song cover? Like, what? A cover of my original song, maybe? Like, what? Anyway. But it's so fun to sing along to. It kind of reminds me of songs I used to make AMVs to back in the day. On Windows Movie Maker. Yes, those are fun. Actually, yeah. It kind of gives those old 2000s, 2010s kind of like exciting, almost like anime opening vibes. Like an upbeat anime opening. Yeah, like an upbeat anime opening song. Yes, you did a great job on it, and I was cheering hearing you sing it in VCraft for the talent shock. I was so shy doing that. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't help but bob my head to it when it comes up on shuffle. I'm not sure if you have any other music projects up ahead, but I love to see it. You've come such a long way from when I watched you sing Let It Go Gangnam Style. I forgot about that. Yeah. Dude, I would love to do another Hop concert. Anime Impulse, if you're there, I would love to do another Hop concert. Please invite me. I will make sure to do super cool stuff. I promise you, it'll be awesome. There's another one. Yay, yippee. Congrats, Kaicho. I'm really super proud. Your OG song is one of my faves. I'm a huge music nerd, and your vocals and Buzz G-San's awesome composition, agreed, made me really happy. Your lyrics too were really beautiful. I love seeing all your different talents on display like that. I've been a fan of yours for a while, but just recently I started talking more in chat, and one thing that really touched me was how kind and sweet the villains are. Yeah. I agree. I must admit, yes. They reflect the kindness that you show us every time you talk to us. It's the same kindness and encouragement that was in your lyrics. Encouragement is such a treasure. I hope you know and are proud of how you've created such a comfortable space for villains to rest and have fun. I'm glad to. That's my biggest goal in kind of making a community where you guys can feel at home, feel calm, secure, and at home, and rest. Maybe that should be like my new channel name, the resting place, the Villians, Villians resting place, something like that. There, I mean, and God, there was like a lot of other submissions too. But I will read, I think, one more. But of course, I'll read this on my own time as well, because these ones mean a lot to me. I still believe. Oh, that kind of sounds of morbid. Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't even think of it that way. Villains. I didn't think of it that way. Villains. 휴게소? Villains. Pit stop? Let's stick to cafe. May the villains rest in peace. Like peacefully rest, you know? Oh man. There's an interview that I did, and I'm still traumatized to this day. It was like the other side was like, yeah, so tell me about your previous job. And I'm like, oh, you know, my previous job was great. The reason I'm moving is because, you know, my boss, well, you know, was a little, didn't really give a lot of chances to develop myself. In fact, she would sometimes yell at me. It was really mean. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And I want to, you know, be part of a more, you know, wholesome, vibrant place. And they're like, oh yeah, don't worry, there's no yelling here, everyone's gonna be wholesome, everybody be nice. And I was like, oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, that's great to hear. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, she was God, like, she was kind, you know. I mean, gosh, she was, bless her soul, but you know, she was great. And then I thought about it after saying it. I was realizing, wait, bless her soul, God bless her soul, isn't that a phrase used for, because she's alive and well? I just wanted God to bless her soul in general. But now that I thought about it, so yeah, I didn't get that job, which was very sad. Yeah. Anyway, I'm still traumatized about that to this day. What was it? Damn. I was too nervous. It can be said for the dead and can be said as an indirect insult. I had no idea about that. Is it kind of like, good day to you, sir, kind of vibes? Anyway, I still believe that you're writing the lyrics. Bless your soul, Bear, shut up. I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm alive! I still believe that you writing the lyrics about our story is one of the most romantic things ever. Whenever I feel down, it always cheers me up. There are moments when I start doubting myself, wondering if I'm really doing well. But I'll be fine reminds me to have courage, to believe that I'm doing okay. Knowing that you're there, walking beside me for the difficult times, gives me so much comfort. And I'm really happy that we can be your strength too. I'll keep holding your hand, always, and never let you go, baby girl. And a lot of the other submissions were things like, my villain heart is so full. Raru Kaija, congrats on 100 King. As a longtime villain, we saw a lot unfold, some ups and some downs. The song and lyrics really touched our hearts. We are finally here and keep going strong. I'll keep cheering you with all my heart. I bought some donuts. And everyone was very sweet. Incredibly sweet. As the royalty fee soup I previously sent to you. What does that mean? Is there a Streamlabs? I'm gonna say the original song not only brings me work, but also helps me in my work. Yes. Oh, wait. I kind of want to read this. This is actually cool. In case you're wondering, let me explain a little more. One part of my job is to promote exchange programs and encourage students to study abroad. Many students are afraid or simply ignore the announcements. Oh, that reminds me of... Anyway, when I heard your lyrics, I felt that one of the lines fit the situation perfectly, so I borrowed it. That line expresses exactly what I want the students to know. While they worry about their language proficiency, they might also miss the wonderful chance to take off and explore the world they've always dreamed of. Damn! I want you to know that your song not only cheered me up when I felt down, but also inspired some young people as well. Thank you for bringing us such a beautiful song. Wow! Dude, I'm so happy. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. Despite work kind of sucking. Otherwise, this is a good day. A lot of people said nice things to me today, and that's... Wow, that's... Alright, guys. Oh, actually, let me quickly review some of the supas before I end. Maka Maka Hia, thank you so much for the $2. Who used the shrink beat on Kaicho? I was thinking, Kind with the congrats, Kaicho. We knew your song was amazing, and now it lays 100k too. Raru. Sincerely, thank you. 파르페님, 오리지널 곡 10만 회 축하드립니다. 파르페님 너무 감사드려요. Thank you, thank you. Yuki Yagami, since congratulations for 100k Kaicho. I enjoyed so much while studying. I'm sorry I have an exam, so I need to go first. I'll be hearing this mid-exam. Focus! Art Kiko sends Supa as well for the hearts. Thank you so much. Ooh, and Cassie. Your handle is Cassie. I didn't even know that. That's insane. Congrats on your OG song 100k. School life gives me a lot of pressure. Well, I get it. I feel like it's been a hot minute, Cassie. So sincerely, welcome back. Every time I listen to your song, it feels like you're pushing me from behind. Sorry I haven't watched your streams because of the time difference, but I'm always cheering for you. I know, and I'm sorry about the time difference too. I wish... Yeah, I mean, I wish I could. But thank you so much for swinging by, and sincerely, it means a lot to me that you said such nice things, Cassie. Thank you so much for Magenta Super as well. Just generally, thank you so much. Great sport. Thank you so much, Cassie. And of course, thank you so much to everyone, every kind person who has remembered me, wishing me very kind words. I appreciate you all. With that, I am going to call it a day. Thank you so much for, well, thank you so much for making this a very, a night for me to remember, because thank you guys again for remembering me. Thank you for joining the Vermillion ship. Thank you for making this a night to remember, because it has given me the confidence and the spirit to keep on creating content and to continue on my journey of being a singer. Hopefully I could release a lot more. I think singing is so cool. I love singing, and I hope to continue this, and hopefully I'll be able to show off some of my cool stuff sooner than later. Oh, happy birthday, Meshi-chan. Eat cake. And thank you so much again for all of these memberships. Speaking of memberships, maybe on the membership, I could post a little bit, a slight, maybe like a sneak peek of some of the things I'm making. Pretty cool. But all in all, thank you always. Have a good day. Thank you, Cassie. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you soon. This is the best stream today. I only streamed once today, so yeah, hopefully. My. Thank you, Sakura. Thank you. Villains. Oh, there's another one tonight for GST. Yeah, I have a Gong stream coming up. I have to set that up, don't I? It'd be really cool if I could later like do a karaoke. Hell, maybe. Free to karaoke? With me sinking into the ground? I'll have to figure out what's going on. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. Bubba girl, I'm sinking. I've been fine, but I'm tripping and falling. Bubba girl, Bubba girl. Alright, bye bye.